Alright, y'all, we're back at it again with another race review. This time we are going to review the Monster Energy Cup Series, NASCAR Cup Series at Martinsville Race or Speedway. Good race, good racing. The first caution came out at lap 66 for Michael McDowell, number 34. Lost the right front and put it into the fence. Other than that, green flag racing from start to lap 66. Brad Keselowski's out in front right now. My two picks, Joey Logano is in 6th, and Martin Truex Jr. is in 11th. So it's still we're about halfway through the stage. A little less than halfway through the stage. So we still have a long way to go and a long race. So I'm still rooting for him, and we'll see what transpires. The outside lane, you can race a handful of laps, but other than that, the inside lane is where it's at. That's where you're going to make all your passes at, and that's where you're going to stay out in front and keep the car out in front. So we will see if anybody bumps and takes off towards the front. Like I said, Brad Keselowski looks like he has a pretty stout, strong car today. So we will see. All right. See you in the next caution at the end of the stage. All right, that was the end of stage number 1. Green flag racing the rest of the way. Brad Keselowski, like I said, has a really stout car. He's cutting through the center of the corner. Takes off really well from the center on off. And that's how he's staying out in front, is just that takeoff from the center on through the rest of the corners. Chase Elliott is right behind him, but it's him and Chase Elliott probably going to be the rest of the day because they have the two strongest cars. Chase Elliott's pretty darn good around here, around Martinsville anyway, so it's going to be a good battle. My two picks are in 7th and 8th. Joey Logano is in 7th, finished the stage the 7th, and Martin Truex Jr. finished the stage in 8th. So we will see. Like I said, they end of the stage, they can make adjustments, get the cars better, and we will see if they come up to the front and start battling Chase and Brad. We will see. Alright, see you at the next caution or at the end of the stage. Alright, we're back. 15 laps into the second stage. The caution came out because there's an axle cap with grease covering the high lane in turns 3 and 4. So far, they don't know what car it is. They're looking at the 14 of Clint Boyer and the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and they're not sure which one. Kurt Busch was the first car to come into the pits of the number 1 car, and all he did was change tires and fill up. And Austin Dillon, the number 3, came in also and just did a normal pit stop. So they don't know whose axle cap that is, but I'm sure they will find out when they go green. If not, I'll keep y'all posted either next caution or on the next green flag or at the end of the stage. Alright? Okay, we're at the end of the stage, number 2. Ross Chastain was the culprit of the mixing axle cap and axle. He's the one that poured axle grease all over turn 3 and 4. The winner of the stage is Brad Keselowski, just like stayed at the end of stage 1. Martin Truex Jr. is in 5th, and Joey Logano is in 10th. So, still have one more stage to go. See you at the end of the stage, or see you at the next caution. Alright? Okay, we're in the 3rd and final stage. Usually at Martinsville, there's a lot of long green flag runs, and that's what's happening this whole entire race, but especially in this stage, the only problem they're having is just the rubber from the Goodyear tires are starting to build up in the corners or throughout the corners, so they're having to avoid the tire buildup in the corners. So they're either having to go wide and cut down or kind of diamond the corners. Anyway, caution came out at 188 laps to go because the 24 of William Byron and the 13 of Ty Dillon kind of got tangled up a little bit, just racing hard. The 24 of William Byron was running up top, and he left the bottom open, and he kind of left the bottom open one too many times, and he cut down at the end of the corner and clipped the 13 of Ty Dillon, and they got together. So that's the whole reason for the caution this time. So Brad Keselowski is still out in front, and my two picks are still in the top 10. So we still have 184 laps to go. So we will see. All right, see you in a minute. Okay. Now with 128 laps to go, Matt Tiff brought up the caution with hitting the outside wall. Same thing just like his teammate of the 34 of Michael McDowell. He cut a right front and went into the outside fence. So that's what brought up the caution at 128 to go. So we will see what's going on the rest of the stage. All right. Brad Keselowski is still in front. Chase Elliott is in second. Martin Truex Jr. is in fifth. And Joey Logano is in seventh. So we will see. See you at the end of the stage or next caution. All right. Okay. We're at 55 laps to go in stage 3. And Matt Tift once again brought up the caution. It's been 60 laps since they were last in and pitted, so everybody's pretty much going to come in and change tires, get fuel, make their last adjustments before the end of the stage. So far, Brad Keselowski is in front, Chase Elliott second, and Kyle Busch actually made it to third. So he's going for 2 race wins in a row. And my picks are still in the top 10. So we will see what's going on towards the end of the stage. All right? Okay, that was the end of the race. Brad Keselowski won. Chase Elliott came in second. Kyle Busch came in third. Martin Truex Jr. came in 8th. And Joey Logano came in 19th. That's not a good week for picks for the Cup Series. Like I said, a lot of good green flag racing like usual. Clint Boyer had Kevin Harvick mad at him and his other teammate Eric Almirola mad at him. Just good old hard racing. That's all there is to it. He is the defending race winner, and he made it to the top 5 after the day he had with just setbacks that he had. Good to see him come back really strong and get that top 5. So great job. Once again, it looks like it's either going to be Team Penske or Joe Gibbs Racing that's going to win the majority of the races so far this season, because that's pretty much what's happened. It's either Joe Gibbs, someone from Joe Gibbs, or someone from Team Penske won the races so far. So we'll see if anybody else can step up and give them a run for their money. If my team, Stuart Haas, can pull it out and come on with it and bring it to them. We'll see. So that was the Monster Energy Cup Series at Martinsville, the STP 500. I will see y'all next week in my great home state of Texas. I'll give you all the predictions. I'll probably try to do it for Thursday, if not definitely Friday, but I'm going to try to shoot for Thursday. I have my predictions for that. Until then, peace.